Alcoholism and addiction are probably the most pervasive diseases in America. I don't know of one family that hasn't been touched by the pain of these diseases. And it's particularly painful when you have someone you love unconditionally that is suffering from these diseases. I think Joe Biden has shown a wonderful role model to the country about unconditional love. What do these jerks in the House want Joe Biden to do? Throw him out? Refuse to speak to him? Say he doesn't love him publicly? Do they not understand this disease and how it works? Hunter Biden has gone through recovery under the brightest lights imaginable, and recovery is not easy for anybody. He is being held accountable for bad judgments he made, and he should be. But the point is that he now has to stay sober in order to avoid a felony. And he has been treated as he should under the law. But everyone should understand here that this has paid a very high price for his addiction in the public arena. And by the way, everybody needs to back off Joe Biden about this. He loves his son. Back off. It is okay for him to love his son, and there's nothing wrong with it. They have no evidence of any kind of wrongdoing by Joe Biden, and it infuriates me that they're using this heartbreak against Joe Biden in this way. It's just not right.
Well, congratulations are in order for America's godless, terrible, awful, no good liberals and the media, who have decided that they are done with the idea that Hunter Biden and Joe Biden didn't do anything wrong. And now it's time to make excuses for Hunter Biden and Joe Biden doing wrong. And they can't just own the fact that they, once again, lied and were conned about what's actually going on in this world. No. Now it is about shifting blame and making sure that nobody is actually held accountable. We start all too often, like we normally do, on The View. Why? No, because The View's many Republicans often somehow take the Democrat liberal media position. And Ana Navarro, here she is, making it clear that we should stop focusing so much on what Hunter Biden did and focus more on how much his dad loves him. Oh, okay, sure, that's a take.
I've known Joe Biden since he was a senator for about 20-some years. I can't tell you how much his life has been marked by losing not one child, but two children. Yeah. And once you've lost a child, I think you are absolutely determined. It's even more urgent. It's even a bigger issue that you will not lose another one.
So we're going to use the car accident death of his daughter decades ago and the death of Beau Biden to cancer to make excuses for Hunter Biden and Joe Biden grifting and lying. That's what we're going to do here? So we're going to make people feel bad for them. That's what we're going to do. Instead of holding them accountable because they've dealt with loss in their life, they can do whatever they want. Holy shit.
Yeah. The Hunter Biden story, the scandal, the this, the that, it's also the story of a father's love. And Joe Biden has never and will never give up on his son Hunter, and will never treat him lesser than. And so he is a father first. Take it or leave it. That's who he is. That is part of his heart. There was 380 people at this dinner. It's not like Hunter was sitting at Merrick Garland's lap.
Excuse me. Little Hunter wasn't sitting on Merrick Garland's lap? Oh, that's right, because he's a 54-year-old man. I forgot, because you're talking about him like he's 5. A little Hunter Biden is only part of the issue. The big guy, Joe Biden, he's the main issue. He's the president of the United States. He was the vice president. He's the one that allowed them to trade on the family name and then lied about it during the campaign. But he only did that because he's a good dad, you see.
It was a bunch of people, and I think part of the reason that Hunter Biden has been able to get out of addiction is because Joe Biden embraced him entirely, the entire time. Yeah. When he was vice president, when he was candidate, when he was out of office, and now as president.
Wow, it looks like Joe Biden did a really good job of helping his son kick that addiction. All it took was millions upon millions of dollars provided to him by foreign countries. Good job. Joe Biden did it. Congratulations. What a great dad, right? And you really have to give Ana Navarro credit because this is a consistent position she's taken for a long time. Care for families. That's the most important thing. She would never do anything callous or gross when families are hurting because she thinks a father's love is the most important thing. Right? Right?
Grant you that point. Yes, there are. No, but even if that's fake news to say there are not. It's fake news.
It's fake news for you to inject BS and say that it's equal to the real data.
It's not BS. But even if I were to grant you that, okay, the point is the illegal alien crime rate should be 0.
They're talking about the deaths of American citizens, and Ana Navarro decides to whip out a nail file and start filing her nails because she's just so bored. Now, if I was her, I probably would have whipped out a chicken leg or something and ate it. It's more on brand for her. But this is what she decided to do because she cares so much about human beings. No, she doesn't. Americans killed by illegals, she doesn't care about. Hunter Biden, she cares very much about because she's a Republican member of The View, and she's representing that point of view, right? The point of view that all Republicans suck. What a disgusting fraud this woman is. She pulls out a nail file and starts filing her nails when they're talking about dead Americans. And Chris Cuomo, she's filing her nails. Yeah, there's a guy that knows about a brother's love.
Oh, it should be. You can do your nails. You know who can't do their nails? Are people who've been killed, Anna, by dangerous, known illegal aliens who've been allowed to stay in this country because of the leftist policies that people like you promote in so-called sanctuary cities.
I'm so tired
to allow
of
them to hide in plain sight.
Already. Just because you want to compromise
I don't care if you're
your
tired
values.
Of it. Go back to
Listen, I don't
go
care.
back to filing your nails.
I don't care what you call me. To me, you're practically as irrelevant as Donald
Well, you
Trump
sure seem
Jr.
to care.
Well,
Officer
no, I don't have to care. I don't have to care, and a lot of America doesn't have to care.
File his nails, Ana Navarro. Maybe you can. He doesn't have that luxury because he's dead.
When I was supporting Republican candidates, when you were under a rock,
was talking over each other.
Great stuff, Chris Cuomo. Good job there. You let one guy make a point, well, the other person is trying to scream over them because she knows how wrong she is. Way to go. Ana Navarro is a terrible person. And to sit here and listen to her try to talk about how she cares most about a father's love, that's what this Hunter Biden story is really all about. No, it's not. It's about grifting. And until this grifter understands that or is held accountable for any of her grifting, I don't think we're going to hear her acknowledge that. And hilariously, at the beginning of this, Claire McCaskill out here talking about addiction and all those other things and how it's about that. All combined, this tells you they're not even going to try to defend Hunter Biden and Joe Biden anymore. It's going to become all about the personalities involved. And sorry, Bo, you're dead. Your dad's going to use you. And so are these clowns like Ana Navarro and Claire McCaskill and everyone else. Oh, and going back 30 years and using a dead wife and a dead child, they're going to do that too because they can't defend the actual actions. So now they have to defend the made-up morals of the Biden Crime Syndicate.